What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing a full face testing new drugstore makeup. There's been a lot of new releases at the drugstore, and y'all know the drugstore will always have my heart. I just love affordable makeup. I know you guys do too, so I figured we could do a full video basically testing all the new stuff and seeing what's good and what's not. As always, I'll list everything down below in the description box if you want to check out any of these products. And without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, first things first, we are jumping in with what I think is the most surprising collab of the year. And like, we're wrapping down 2024, but this one I did not have on my bingo card. It's e.l.f. and Tinder, like the dating app. Definitely an interesting collab. Didn't see it coming. But I'll be honest with you guys, I did try these products already, and they're actually really good from the collection, so I wanted to make sure to use them in today's video. This is the All Slick No Ick Face Primer. So the collection has like 4 or 5 different products, so we're gonna use all of them today. I'm gonna go in with the face primer first. It is a little bit like goopy when you first apply it on, but it's actually really hydrating. I did a TikTok and a reel when this first came out testing this, so shout out to my Instagram and TikTok family if you guys already saw me try these products, but I wanted to make sure to still use them on YouTube and like show you guys them too for everyone that does not follow me over there. You don't have those social medias. These days with the newborn, it is a little bit like I can pump out like short form content faster. But y'all know I'm not ever gonna abandon you over here on YouTube. Y'all are still gonna get all the tea of the products, but that's the primer. I really like it. I feel like it's supposed to be like their version of the Snail Mucin primer because it feels very hydrating. I actually really love this. So I'm kind of hoping that they like repackage this into like a primer that is permanent because this is a limited edition collection. And to be honest, when I saw this collection, I was kind of like, okay, that's really gimmicky. I'm probably not gonna really like love the products. And all the products in the collection are actually really good. So I'm low-key kind of hoping they like repackage them into, you know, permanent products. So we shall see, but that's the primer. We'll get into some of the other products towards the end. There is a setting spray and some lippy products, but we gotta wait till we get there. Okay, I don't have a new foundation or concealer, but I do have this new sun drops. These are from Morphe. When it comes to Morphe, I never know if they're like considered drugstore high-end. At Ulta, they are on the more affordable like drugstore side, but these are 16 bucks. So they're kind of like in between drugstore and high-end, I would say. But since I didn't have any new complexion products to test from the drugstore, I figured I would try this out today. But this is the only product that's not like a classic drugstore, I guess we could say. It says shake well on the back, so. Oh no, it says shake gently. And I just shook it well, it's okay. The shade is Money Honey. So let's just go in with this. I believe this is like one of the lighter ones. I don't really know if it has a lot of coverage or not, so not sure if that's gonna be too much. We'll see. I'm gonna blend it out with a buffer brush. Oh, okay. It's actually more coverage than I thought and has like a decent pigment to it. I feel like this is gonna make my face more bronzy than my neck. We're gonna have to bring it down the neck. Also something that I realized right before I started filming, I'm pretty sure in the past 2 videos that I've uploaded on this channel, I was wearing this same shirt and I was gonna change it because I was like, okay, I can't wear the same shirt for the 3rd video in a row, but my son is sleeping, he's taking a nap in my room right now because basically when he naps is like when I get all of my filming done. So me going in there to change my shirt was just not gonna happen. So y'all are getting the black shirt yet again. Hopefully in next week's video, I'm not wearing the shirt, you know? And I got a different shirt on. But hey, we can never go wrong with a classic black shirt. But I just realized that. I was like, pretty sure I've worn this a bunch of times now. Okay, this is pretty. It has a little bit of a glow to it, which a lot of the bronzing drops do. So this one isn't just gonna give you bronze, it's gonna give you a little bit of like that highlighty finish. And I feel like because of that, it doesn't look that smooth on my skin, you know? Like I feel like it almost looks like I put a highlighter like all over my face, and because my skin is like uneven, it kind of like emphasizes that a little bit. So this is not my favorite. Like I don't think it looks horrible, but I definitely would need to go on top of this with like some sort of like foundation or something to try and like even out my skin tone. So I think it just emphasizes like the unevenness in my skin tone. So it's a little bit of a bummer. If you've got really nice complexion, you may really like this. Or if you want something, like I like glow all over sometimes, like the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, I love that. That doesn't emphasize like the unevenness in my skin, where I feel like this one does a little bit, so not my fave. So I am just gonna go in with a little bit of foundation on top just to even out my skin. Like I said, I don't have a new drugstore foundation, so this is just the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which I like, or not Pro Glow, Infallible Fresh Wear. Ooh, and I also feel like my foundation is going on like patchy over it. Like it's just looking off. Not to mention my hands are pure white because I wash them and use sanitizer on them 7,000 times a day. So we're just gonna disregard that. I'm gonna go with a little bit of a lighter concealer to try and make it blend a little better. This is the Kokie Double Time. You guys know I love this. Really great drugstore concealer, not a new product, an oldie but a goodie. And I'm gonna just blend that out to try and like make everything blend a little easier, and then we will jump right on back into new products. Okay, I do feel like that helped a bit. Now I'm really excited because we have new from Essence. So these are the Baby Got Blush and Baby Got Glow. So it's basically like a liquid blush and then a liquid highlighter. These are obviously supposed to kind of be dupes for Charlotte Tilbury. Similar kind of packaging, but I mean, we're seeing everybody kind of do this now, but I feel like Charlotte Tilbury was like the first that I used that had this kind of packaging. But love that Essence is doing it because obviously their products are really cheap. These are $4.99 each compared to the Charlotte Tilbury ones are like $42, I think. So they're pricey. Okay, so let's go with the liquid blush first. So I'm gonna go in the shade Pinkalicious. Love that. Just gonna squeeze it out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Adding some dots to my cheeks. Hopefully that's not too much. Just trying to blend it a little bit. And then gonna just go in and blend. Ooh, okay. Blending really nicely. Looks very pretty. Has a good pigment to it, but it's not too much. So often I feel like, I mean, I didn't use a ton, but so often these liquid blushes are like the most pigmented things in the world. And then you have to spend so long blending them out. So sometimes like having something that isn't insanely pigmented is nice. Like to me, this is like the perfect amount of pigment. We can see the pink on the cheeks, but it's not gonna take me 25 minutes to blend it. And I think that looks really pretty. It is matte, so it doesn't have any like shine or anything to it. But then obviously, like I said, they do have the liquid highlight. So let's try this. This is in Sassy and Silk. Both these come in a couple different shades. Let's squeeze out the highlighter. There we go. Topping this on the cheeks. And then I'm just gonna use my finger to blend the highlight out. Ooh, okay. Highlighter. Oh, these have a really nice scent. I thought the blush had it too. They do. They have a very nice, like, sweet kind of cupcake scent to them. The highlighter is okay. You definitely gotta like mold this one in. It's a little bit more difficult to blend. Like it was coming off a little chunky at first. But once you mold it in, not bad. I definitely prefer the blush though. Like I would say this blush is like totally something that I'm gonna continue to use. The highlight is like, eh. I might put a little bit on my finger and then apply. Okay, that's a bit better. I think if you apply it to your finger first and then use your finger to kind of blend it in, but it still is like a little chunky. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it doesn't blend as seamlessly as I would like. A little bit on the nose. But the blush is a definite yes. The highlight just maybe, It's okay, but I feel like there are better liquid highlights from the drugstore. Okay, let's jump into these brows. So I have a brand new brow gel that I haven't tried yet that I'm excited to test out. But first I'm gonna go in with a little pencil. This is the NYX Powder Louder Brow Pencil, which this is new. I have tried this already and I love it. It's really, really good, very pigmented. I'm using the shade Soft Brown. I'm just gonna go in and kind of give a baseline to my brows with this and then go in with the spoolie a little bit to blend, just to blend it. And then I just kind of make little brow like strokes to fill in the brows. And it works really well. And this has a lot of different shades. I wanna say like I have like 8 or 9. So lots of options for brow color. Okay, but the new brow gel that I wanna try, this is from L'Oreal and this is the Brow Lamination Brow Gel. So this is supposed to really lay your brows really good. So let's just go on in. It has tiny little spoolie. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can tell already that I'm gonna love this. I love when brow gels have a tiny little spoolie like this because it can really get in there and get every little brow hair. I have very fine brow hairs and I don't have that many. So I really need like to coat each and every one of them. I can't afford to let any of them go. This works really well. And it's a clear brow gel, so it's not changing the color of my brows at all. Oh, I love this. Really, really nice. And really helps pick up the brows and like they don't seem like they are gonna move. So this I love. Okay, so you guys in so we can jump in on the eyes. I wanna use these new little like pens. These are from Hard Candy and they are their Moods Shadow Paints. I have 2 different colors. I don't really know how these work, so let's swatch them and see. Okay, so this first one is in the shade Cake. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a little applicator like this. Oh, that is so pretty for fall. That's beautiful. Let's just see this one, but I think I want to use that color. This is Halo, so it's a little bit lighter. Yeah, okay, that one is like literally not even, you know, showing up really. So I'm not gonna use that one. Let's use shade Cake. That looks really beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in. I'm gonna use the little applicator that it comes with and just like apply it on. I'm gonna probably like apply it all over the lid, and then I'll use a eyeshadow brush to kind of blend it and buff it. Let's see if that works well. Okay, yeah. This shade is so pretty. It's like a cool toned brown. I feel like for fall, it's just beautiful, and it looks very natural on the lid. That blended really easily, and I feel like it looks really pretty. It dries down to almost be like a powder. So you can't even really tell that it was like a liquid, but it's very easy to use. A lot of times I don't like these liquid shadows. I feel like they never end up really drying down, and they always kind of just like look weird. They can be hard to blend. It's pretty nice. And they're literally $3.98, which is crazy, but this looks really nice actually. If you just want like a one color, wash of color across your lid, I feel like this works really well. Like if you're trying to do a full out eye look where you gotta use a bunch of different colors, I wouldn't like use a bunch of these and create like a look like that with it. But if you just wanna do a one wash across the lid quick and easy, it looks pretty. I like it. It was easy. Now for mascara, we're gonna use new from CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Eye Enhancer Mascara. I have this in shade Dark Chocolate. So it's like a dark kind of brown, which honestly, I love a brown mascara. So let's go in with this and coat these lashes. Okay, not terrible, but also not the best. I'll be honest with you guys. You guys know I love drugstore mascaras like Milani Anti-Gravity, OG favorite. The Maybelline Sky High is really good. There's a lot of really good drugstore mascaras. So for a drugstore mascara to wow me, it's gotta be pretty good, or any mascara for that matter. Because that is one thing that I feel like you don't have to spend a ton of money on, and you can really get a great mascara. This one is a little bit not that good. It's very wet, so I feel like it's almost very goopy on my lashes. Like it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great, you know? And we want our lashes to look great. I want your guys' lashes to look great. So if you want a good drugstore mascara, there's better options. Like I said, get the Milani, get the Maybelline. This one, not really my favorite. I feel like that didn't do much for my lashes, but it's okay. You live and you learn. That's why we do these testing new product videos. I'm trying to like pick them up a little bit more, but it's just not really working because it's just like, it's wet, so it's kind of heavy, and I feel like it weighs the lashes down. So not my favorite, unfortunately. All right, let's jump into the face now. So NYX came out with like a full Beetlejuice collection. So there's a bunch of products in this collection, but I'm gonna be using the Passport Afterlife Republic of All Souls little face palette. So you get 3 different products. These are the 2, what I would call blushes. This middle one, I'm like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a blush or a highlight because it has a lot of glow to it. But for me, it's definitely too dark to be like a highlight. So I would use it more so as like a blush topper. So depending on your skin tone would be how you could use that middle shade. So I'm gonna just take my brush and get all 3 and dust on the cheeks. Ooh, very, very pretty actually. Very pigmented. Definitely gotta blend this out. I think this color really pulled through with the pigment, but it's very pretty. Okay, now for highlight, we have a new one. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Fresh Wear Highlighter. The shade on this is Icy Gold. So it looks like it's gonna be like very light and icy. So let's go in. I'm gonna try and not use too much at first. Oh, it's so pretty. Sometimes these really icy ones are like too light, at least on my skin tone, and then they just look like this stark streak on the cheek. But this one's really pretty. Like it's light and icy, but doesn't look super like crazy. Oh, I love it. Applying a little bit to the nose too. Very, very pretty. Gives a glow, but it's still not like crazy. I'm gonna apply it to my inner corners too, just to open up the eyes a little bit and right beneath the brow bone, just to highlight. Okay, now we gotta jump into these lippies from the Tarte, I was gonna say the Tarte Tinder collection. No, the e.l.f. Tinder collection. So first thing is we have this little kit, which this has 2 different lip oils and then a lip liner. So I'm gonna use a lip liner first and line my lips. It's like a very bright red, which does not really at all go with the look we have going on today. This is what happens a lot of times when I do these like testing new product videos. Like not all the products are always gonna go together. So like this eyeshadow color with like the blush color and now the lips, like it doesn't really go. So it's not really a makeup tutorial, but it's a full face of testing new, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't probably wear all these products together. Sometimes they go well. Today, not so much, but it's okay. All right, so got the lips lined. Really like this color. I love like a bright red. Now, before we go in with the lip oils, we're gonna go in with these. These are little matchstick lippies, which are part of the collection. So here's the thing with these. I actually love the color. It's a beautiful red. They look like this. They're like little individual use. Oh, there's one falling out, but they're like little individual use lipsticks and they look like little matchsticks. You like pull them out. It's cute, but like I would love e.l.f. to make this in like a real lipstick because I really love this red. Like we need it for the holidays. It's a beautiful, bright and bold red, and it has like a satin, but still creamy finish. So like the little matchsticks, like it's cute, it's gimmicky, like I get it, but like e.l.f., we need this in a real permanent lip product because I actually really love this color. But they're single use, so it's like, you know, once you use it, it's kind of done for. The lip masters my nails, I just realized, but love this bright red. Now for the lip oils that they have, the red one is a warming lip oil and the clear one is a cooling lip oil. So I'm gonna use the red one up top. Honestly, when applied onto the lips, especially on top of the bright red, they don't really look any different, but this one's gonna give you the sensation of like a plumping lip gloss, like it's like a warming kind of tingly feeling, where this one is like a cooling lip oil, and it'll give you like that cooling kind of more hydrating feeling to the lips. So both beautiful, and they give that same really juicy kind of look to the lips. So I'm just gonna blend them together. But I like need this red lip for the holidays in like a permanent collection. e.l.f., please. Because I think it's so pretty. And then the last product from that collection is the Situationship Setting Mist. This is another one that I really, really like. It's a really light mister. It's the Lock It Down, and it's a super light mister, a light kind of soothing scent, and feels like nice and hydrating. It's like a rose kind of scent, I would say, like florally, but it's very like toned down. It's not super scented, but you just get that light scent through it, and I really like that. So like I said, this collection I thought was gonna be really gimmicky, but all the products are really good, so I can't complain. But that is everything, you guys. Definitely some good products, some misses, you know, but we had a lot of good products. The drugstore every year I feel like gets better and better and pumps out better and better products, which I love to see, obviously at affordable prices. So everything I use I will link down below in the description box. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you very soon in my next video.